Hello. We are out here at one of our favorite places to take Bailey for a walk and to look for birds. And I want to talk to you this week about lines and angles. So Monique Renee here, photographer at Silver Paw Studio, and we are on week 2 of my 10-week challenge. And like I said, we're going to talk about lines and angles. And there is so many possibilities with this, and I'm going to show you as we walk around just like this regular natural area in our city. There's a lot of reasons why you should incorporate lines and angles in your photos. The most obvious one is to lead someone into the subject. You could see this bridge is really cool and it could lead everybody into the subject. We're going to take some pictures of Bailey here. And angles are just kind of fun. A juxtaposition sometimes, like doing this, and can also lead the eye in. Now the angles and lines can be in your environment like here, or they can be done with your camera like I just did, like this. And you can go really low angle, high angle. Let's do a few photos of Bailey and I'll show you kind of what I mean. So we'll start off here on the bridge. And today, for this challenge, I'm just gonna use my phone. So we're gonna do phone pictures. Hi, Bae. How you doing? Hi, Bae. Sit. Good girl. That's fine. I'm gonna do something this way. Hi. A classic example of a leading line is a trail like this. It could be curved, it can be straight like the bridge was. I love using trails. I use them a lot with my client work, and it's just really fun to have that line coming into the pet or their family. Great. So here's an example of lines in nature. This whole part of this tree fell down recently, and look at these cool lines. So I'm going to frame Bailey in the lines there. Huh, Bae? Bae? Yeah, good job. Yes, good girl. Okay, we've used lines in a couple of different ways to frame Bailey and to bring you into the subject. Now we're going to talk a little about angles. And angles is a lot to do with where you put your camera. So what I'm going to do is have her stand up on this giant log here, and then we're going to take some different angle pictures. Move the camera up and down, and that just adds like some whimsy and interest and a little different angle than we normally would see. So it's kind of fun. Oh boy, so she's up on the top of this log. Steve's trying to position himself to be out of the picture as much as possible. Good job. So what was really cool about the log is I can get a really low angle, and so this little dog looks so much bigger, which is really cool. And then got the blue sky behind her, and there's no distracting people walking on the trail a few feet that way. The other thing I did was I tilted the actual camera. So not only am I this really low or really high angle, you tilt the camera. And you know, I don't know about you, but in my normal studio work, I do so much just tight, middle, wide, right? So this is going into that epic and creative. So we got an epic shot in there, really low angle. We got the lines of the tree. We've got the lines of the tree. We've got the low angle. We even have a tilted angle. So those were awesome. All right, so your challenge this week for week number 2 is to play with lines and angles, whether the angles are coming from the lines or from your camera position. Really play around with lines and angles, and think of this again with a purpose. So the line is coming into your subject, which is probably your pet, and the angles. What can we do to make kind of a quirky, different kind of picture? These are always really fun if you're doing a client job, to put in an album, or just have a personality picture. This little dog is now larger than life with the camera angle we've chosen. There's so many ways that you can do lines and angles. You could do this in a city with fences and brick walls and murals. And in the country, you could do on trails and trees like we did today. There's so many possibilities. I want to see your contributions. Remember, use hashtag ProPetPhotog on Instagram or wherever you post, and also in the ProPetPhotog Facebook group. I really want to see these. Okay, so that is your week 2 challenge, and we're gonna get Bailey the rest of her walk now. So as always, I wish you many woofs, purrs, and PREATSs.